everybody can hear me okay. As y'all start popping on, if you'll just let me know you're here. I'm live on the DIY paint page today. I'm Cassie Spicer from Dirt Road Divas Unique Boutique in Maybank, Texas. And I'm here for the Love Lessons Marathon on DIY paint page. Tonight we're doing a cute little love sign. I'm hoping it's going to turn out okay. Like, is that bad? That I'm hoping it turns out okay. Let me grab my stuff. We'll get started here pretty soon. When we're done here, if you want to try this project, you can post it to your page and hashtag it with DIY Paint Love Lessons. And you could get a chance to have your piece featured on DIY Paint page, which is awesome. So be sure to do that. Hello, Lisa and Lisa. How are y'all doing? I'm just kind of letting people kind of pop on here. Trying to think if there's anything else. You know, if you miss, if there's not a red live right there, then we're not live anymore. But if there is, we're live right now. You can always go back if you miss us at the top of the DIY paint page under videos and watch anything that you missed. Hello, you guys. Hello, Mitzi. Hello, Lois. Nice to see y'all popping on here. You know, we'll be talking about a love story. Actually, I had to get permission from my husband just to make sure it was okay for me to tell it, because it's not really scandalous of a love story, but it's it was a little different. But we were young, so there's that. All right, I'm making mine, and there's gonna be a point where y'all don't see my face, so I'm gonna move you down so you can see what I'm working on. But I have this little wood cutout. It's not so little, really. But we're gonna start a base coat of white swan. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna move y'all down just a tad. You can kind of see me and kind of see what we're working on at the same time, and I'll just have to show you. What I'm gonna do is start with a base coat of DIY, or not, because my little bottles get clogged every now and then, because I keep them in these bottles. Let's stick a little toothpick down in there. Hello, Rosie. Nice to see everybody popping on here for me. Thank you so much. Usually this time of day is not the best time of day to do lives. So, you know, there's that. So I'm just going to kind of pour some DIY on there. I'm just going to show you. Just doing a base coat of DIY paint in white swan. You can choose any color you want, you guys. Let me talk at you for a minute. Okay, so my husband and I were extremely young when we met. I first met him. Hello, Susan. I first met him when I was about 14, and we went to a sports banquet together because my cousin always talked me into doing stuff, because she was always like, well, I can't go if you don't go. So I go to the sports banquet, and I mean, he was cute. But the more I got to know him through her, I kind of thought, you know, he was trouble. I'll just put it that way. He was a little bit of trouble. So, you know, he was the kind of guy that was kind of thought he was awesome, and he drank and smoked and had lots of girlfriends, and I was just like, you know, not the guy for me. I mean, he's nice enough, he's cute, but yeah, he's kind of full of himself, so, you know, maybe not my type. Let's do a little bit more. Okay, let's say I've base coated this entire thing. Let's move on to something else real quick. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some stripes on that board. So I've got a little practice board to show y'all how I do the stripes. And I'm going to turn the camera down for just a minute. Hello, Susan. Let's turn it down for just a minute. I'm going to keep chit-chatting with y'all, but I want y'all to see what I'm doing. Let's say this is my board. I've base coated it with white swan. I've got the size tape that I want to make stripes. I'm going to line it up on the edge. And I'm not very good at measuring, so what I do Hello, Catherine, thank you. Is I take another little piece of tape as my guide for where my next piece of tape is going to go. And we'll just go right on down the line. Now, anyone who's used painter's tape before, I don't know about y'all, but I always get those weird little lines under my painter's tape because I put too much paint on there. You just kind of, you just pick up this piece of tape and move it. I'm going to show y'all how to get rid of that bleed through under your tape. In just 1 second. I am painting a cute little love sign, you guys, and you're just going to have to see it come together because I didn't have one finished. But our sign is that shape. And we've already started base coating this one. But I have other ones ready to go. Then you pick that piece of tape up again, and so on and so forth. You're going to go ahead and get all your stripes on your sign. I'm going to be doing pink and white stripes, but for the sake of saving time and moving along, the tape's down. Well, you know, sometimes you get those little runny marks underneath the tape. What you're going to do is take the same exact color that your base coat was. I was just going to use my fingers. I'm going to. And you're just going to go along the line of that tape in the same exact color that is your base coat. Hey, Brianna. So we're going to just go down the sides of that tape. And we're going to let that dry. So we've taken the same exact color as our base coat and going down the sides of the tape so that what we're doing actually is sealing this off. You could also use a clear coat, but we're sealing off the edges of the tape so our paint's not going to run under it when we start painting. Hello, April. I loved your live. You did awesome. Okay, so that's what we got there. So see, you can go along the edges with the same color as your base. Let me switch up my boards. So this is what I end up with. Got my stripes ready to go, everything's taped off. Where the tape is, it's gonna be white swan. So I've gone along the edges with white swan to keep it the bleed through at a minimum. And I'm going to be using our Petticoat Pink by DIY. It's a really soft pink. Oh, hang on, you guys, I almost forgot something. First, we're gonna add a stencil. We're gonna add this little stencil that says love. Kind of down, whoop. I say down in the corner. So it's gonna be down over here for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and add that on before I start painting my stripes. Because I want to. Or I could stencil after, but I think this will keep the pink from getting under my piece. So I'm going to go on over, I'm going to figure out where I want my love, because we're going to put love in gold at some point. Okay, well let me tell you a little bit more about my story real quick while I'm doing that. While I'm getting this love stencil stuck on there, I know, it's going to be great. I love stencils. You know, like I said, I had seen my husband around. I had talked to him quite a bit. Wasn't my type, I didn't think. I mean, he was super cute, but he was a troublemaker. So I didn't want any part of that. Plus, he had a lot of girlfriends, and I mean a lot of girlfriends. And I just, you know, and I thought he felt like he was like God's gift to girls. We're like young at this point. So my beautiful little cousin calls me up and says, hey, this guy, Chris, you know, you remember him. She's like, could you go out with him tonight? Because I'm going out with his best friend. And I can't go if you don't go. I think I was 16 then. And I'm like, fine, I'll go. So they come and pick me up, and it happened to be county fair time at that time, and we showed animals. So, you know, I was busy, but I was like, sure, let's go to the county fair. I always have a good time when I go to the fair. I'll go with him. If he's gonna pay my way and let me ride some rides, like, why not? So we go to the fair, and lo and behold, we have like the best time. I'm having a blast. Like, he's funny, he's making me laugh all night. We're riding rides. I mean, he's buying me corn dogs. We're having a great time. He's just, you know, being like a great date. I was really surprised. So, we're on a Ferris wheel. And we're just talking and chatting and, you know, realizing how much we really kind of like each other at that point. And we come off the Ferris wheel, walking down the little landing to go meet up with the rest of our friends. And this girl comes up crying, and my husband, or he was just not even my boyfriend at the time, we were just on a date, walks away and leaves me heading to this girl. So I'm standing on the platform like, what just happened? Like, what the heck? And one of her friends runs up to me and she's like, you're going out with her boyfriend. You're on a date with her boyfriend. And I'm like, I didn't know I had a girlfriend. What are you talking about? And I'm already put out that he just left me standing there to deal with this other girl telling me that, you know, the girl that's over there crying was really upset that I was out with her boyfriend. And I'm like, whatever, I'm over it. So when he gets done calming her down, he comes back over and I'm like, take me home. Just take me home. Like, I'm done. And he's like, you know, what's the matter? I'm like, dude, take me home. So he takes me home. And needless to say, I'm over it. I'll tell you the rest of the story in a minute. Let's get back to what I'm doing. I'm going to let y'all see me doing this stencil because it's getting me fits. Hang on. So I've got my love positioned where I want. I'm pulling back. It's very thin, so it's having trouble getting, and I have really great sticky transfer paper, so it likes to take the stencil back with it when I'm pulling it off. So I'm gonna have to go through. Thank you, Brianna. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thanks, Tammy. I made this shirt forever ago, but it's my go-to Valentine shirt. I always get compliments on it, so I figure it's not too outdated just yet. And maybe I need to make some more. I don't know. Okay. So, it's on there, you guys. We got it on there. Now, we can start doing our petticoat pink for our stripes. Let's see how that's going to go. Anybody have any questions? Am I rocking along too fast? Probably. I have a tendency to do that. So I'm going to come up here. So y'all can see. And I'm going to start putting my petticoat pink. Hopefully we're not going to get a lot of bleed through on our tape because I took the measure of going back through with my white. So I'm going to get these cute little pink and white stripes on my board. Y'all, this is such a simple sign. And anybody with a Cricut or a Silhouette can get this. I believe it's 813 stencil vinyl from Oracle to make your own stencils. It's a really great product to have, especially if you have a business or maybe if you're just at home and want to make some really cute stuff. So I'm going to keep on rocking on here. I even had something in my paint. I'm not even worried about that. This is going to look cute no matter what. Cute no matter what. Okay, so I'm going to finish up doing that. Now remember, we went along the lines with our background color of paint. I know, I love petticoat pink. Now I'm not worried about getting the edges of my board because I think I want to go back in with some golden ticket to outline my board in a gold because my letters of love, when I'm done with this, are going to be done in golden ticket. Now I put this stencil down only to cover up or to keep my background white in the spots where I need it to. I have another stencil that's going to go over exactly where this one is, like the negative part of it. So it's like no big deal. I'm not really worried. I'm not expecting to be able to actually use this as the stencil. I just needed it to not have a color under it, because I want my gold letters to be all very, you know, all one color. I don't want to have to cover up another color. Not that I won't have to, because you know how things go. It might bleed under the stencil. We'll see. Anyways, petticoat pink for all the... Y'all see how fast this is going? It's going to be so stinking cute. So there's that. I think I pretty well got stuff. Okay. A little bit more of my story. So y'all know that I'm like, he's left me standing at the Ferris wheel while this girl's crying and another girl's in my face about that's her boyfriend. And I tell him to take me home. He takes me home. When I say I'm done, I mean I'm done. Don't really care to see him again. So the next morning, I have to get up. I've got a lamb to show. It needs a bath. Like, I have a lot of work to do that day. And we live next to an azalea farm, which will come in later. So I get to leave to head back to the fairgrounds to work my animal. And Chris, my husband now, at the time, a boy I dated and thought I never wanted to see him again, pulls me over as I'm leaving the house and gives me flowers. And I'm like too late. Like, oh, that's really nice. I gotta go. So I head to the fairgrounds and he follows me. Follows me all the way to the fairgrounds. We don't talk throughout the day because I'm giving him the cold shoulder. You know, like, get out of here, whatever. And he sits there all day long, watches me wash my lamb, watches me shade my lamb, watches me do everything I need to do for the day, and I'm gross. I'm like in water boots and nasty shorts and a nasty top because I'm bathing an animal, and he sits there on the fence watching me. He ain't going anywhere. Well, that kind of won me over a little bit, thinking, maybe he's worth dating. So I give him another chance. I believe our second date, because I don't even think I wanted dating yet. He came over for dinner one night at my aunt's house. And we talked, and I thought, okay, you know, he's pretty cool. I gave him another chance. We go out on a date. We go out to the city, like he has a 4-wheel drive. We're going to go mudding, because that's what country people do. We get out to the lake, hit a mud hole, stuck like Chuck. We were so stuck in that mud. It's a little bit cool that time of year in the evenings or whatever. And he even like makes mention that night, like, I'm gonna marry you. And I'm like, you're out of your mind. You are completely out of your mind. Fast forward, oh gosh, how old am I? 43. And I was 16 then. Anyways, we've been married 22 years now. So I guess him sticking around was a smart thing. Because he had to redeem himself. And he tried. Let me tell you, he brought my sister presents to keep my attention. He did everything he could to keep me in his good graces. And now I know there were other circumstances. And that girl might have been a little crazy. I don't know. But, anyways, it all worked out. He's a sweet man. Never had any issues like that since. He really redeemed himself in my eyes. He's a great husband, great father. And I'm happy to have been married to him for so long. So there's that. But yeah, the beginning, I was like, like, you're crazy if you think I'm down with that. But yeah, it worked out. We're all good. So I'm going to move. I know my best friend April's on here. Her husband is my husband's best friend. And if it hadn't have been for them and me being with him, we probably would have never met. Or if we did, I would have been like, ugh, she hangs out with them. No, but I love her. Okay, let's get back to work. Okay, so it's pretty dry. Y'all know DIY dries pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and blast it really quick. And I'm not worried about that pink being perfect, because I'm not totally convinced that I don't want to come back in with a darker pink and do some blending. But for the sake of DIY show, we're just going to act like I'm done with that color. Dry it out a little bit. I know that's a little bit loud. Does anybody have any questions? Everything seems pretty straightforward. Oh, I didn't add my hearts on. Oh well, that's okay. We're just doing it. I forgot something because I was talking too much. Anyways, I guess it's good when God puts somebody in your path that you're supposed to be with, that you can look past all the weird and horrible things that you think they're doing at the time. Okay, dry enough. Okay, so let's peel back some tape. Oh, please. Ugh, this is always the scary part. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting friends. I appreciate that. Oh, y'all. Oops. I might have pulled off a little bit of stuff. I'm so sorry, you guys. Someone just tried to call me. I apologize. I have a teenager and I do not turn off my notifications in case there's an emergency. And that did not work for me tonight, did it? Any place where I pulled off a little bit of paint, I should have fuzzed these tapes before I put them on there, because this paint tape is super strong. Like, it's great tape. Y'all see how crisp the lines are, though? Excuse me. Let's go ahead and pick up this glove out of the way. And any place where it picks up paint, I can always go back and touch it up. It's no big deal. It's already off. Okay. That blue tape threw me off there. And if I had started with a plain board, but I didn't, I started with a board that I had already painted on before, so a little bit of colors showing through where the tape is pulled off just a tad. I do normally have a better time pulling tape off if I pull it straight back instead of pulling up. I just totally pulled off some more paint. And that could have been because I reactivated paint going under the tape and it might not have dried yet because I just did that a little while ago. But we can touch that up. No biggie. I'm sure it's because it just got wet under there. In my face. One more strip, and then I'm going to put on another stencil and hopefully not pull off any more paint. But like I said, we can always go back over and touch it up like it's not a big deal. So I'm going to dry just a little bit more before we go any further. Auto distressing. Yes, Lisa. And I could totally stand over this when I'm done and give it like a really distressed look, and maybe that's not such a bad idea. In a perfect world, we would have turned out with some just the crisp lines. And it did work for that. My paint tape was just too strong. And I'm thinking that maybe distressing it is not such a bad idea. I had considered it before, but maybe. So I have another love stencil, and it's like the other part of the stencil. And I'm going to stick it to my clothes, or stick it to a rag, anything that might have lint on it to kind of defuzz it a tad. I'm sorry, to fuzz it. You want it to be fuzzed. So I'm going to fuzz, which is going to make it not as sticky because these stencils are very sticky. Now, if I was doing it on raw wood, it'd be different. And if y'all like that look, if you wanted raw wood to be the underneath what I pulled off, then y'all need to go back and check out April's video from earlier today on the DIY paint page, because she did just that on a sign and it turned out so cute. Okay, so I'm basically lining up the spots that I had left there earlier. What time is it? I'm not pressing it down super hard just because, oh, it went off. Sorry, I'm talking today. Okay, well, we're rocking right along. I was not expecting this to go by so fast. If y'all don't mind sharing the DIY paint page with all your people, don't forget that if you want to try this craft at home, you post a picture of it to your page and hashtag it with DIY Paint Love Lessons. And you could get, you could have them put your picture on their page. You can get credit for that, so that would be really awesome. Okay, so now that's on there. I didn't bring anything to stencil with. Okay, let me grab some golden ticket. Some golden ticket. I am just shaking it. Do you see those little wedges up in a basket on my counter there? They're like little makeup wedges. Can I have one of those? I just happen to have someone here with me right this second that's going to bring me something. So hang on just a second. So does anybody else have a weird love story? I mean, I'm glad it all happened so that we could hang out. It's right over there. The one thing, y'all know, if y'all watch me, it's on that counter. It's in a red basket, at the very top of a red basket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a makeup sponge, basically, as my little stencil piece. And I'm going to be using DIY's Golden Ticket. This is my last golden ticket that I have in the store. No, I lied. I have one more, but I keep this one for myself. Because the last time I had to sell a partly used golden ticket, because that's all I had left. Thank you, Miss Madeline. Okay, so I'm just going to go in there, probably get it all over my fingers. I'm going to take a paper towel. Sometimes I have to offload a little bit because I get messy with stenciling. So I'll offload just a tad. I'm going to go over this. I want to see what's going on. I'm just going to go over this little stencil. And I really just needed enough to where I can see where everything is, because I can brush back over it if I want to. So it just has to be like a light, very light. Y'all hang in there with me. Now, coming up at 8 o'clock Eastern, which would be 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, just immediately following me is going to be Carolyn Larson of Lottie Doll. I'm sure she's got something really cute planned, so y'all don't go anywhere after this is over. Like, stick around to watch Carolyn. And if you've missed any of the videos from today, remember you can go back up to the top of the DIY paint page, click on videos, and see what you missed. Always watch the replay. Make sure when you watch the replay to comment #replay so we know you watched it on the replay. Make sure y'all give everybody some hearts when you go back and look at them again, because we like the hearts. Shares are just the best, but hearts and likes are also very, very nice. Thank you for sharing, Lisa. I really appreciate you. Everyone that shared, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sure DIY lets us come on their page and do certain little things from time to time. And we really appreciate them giving us the freedom to do that. So we want to try to get them as many views and likes as possible because we really believe in their products. We really believe in the company. So we want to promote it the best we can. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is it Bet or Betty? Bet? I'm going to go with Bet. Okay, so I'm going to pull this little stencil off. And you can see that there's going to be a little outline of gold. I'm going to try to get in there without messing anything up to get these little pieces out. I don't have fingernails really, so there's that. But y'all, it's turned out so cute. I think I am going to distress it because I think with the gold on here that's really making it pop. I think a little distressing and some gold around the edges would be so cool. Because even if I distress and accidentally go over the love, I can come back in with a brush and add the golden ticket back in. I'm totally digging into stuff with the fingernails that I do have. I just stuck paint in my mouth. Okay, so I'm going to grab a brush. I'm going to come back in. I have to have stencils, you guys, because I don't know about y'all, but I can't hand letter. It's just, God gave me a lot of gifts. That was not the one. Hello, Kathy. So I need a little guidance when it comes to lettering, or things get a little weird. Which is why we have stencils and things. I do want to take some lettering classes though, because, I mean, who doesn't want to have beautiful handwriting and be able to letter like a pro? But when you can't, you just find tools that help you do what you want to do. So I'm going to keep going over. And if I'm missing any, I know, Georgia, I'm telling you, I had the original Cricut, and I still have it. It's so funny. But I went ahead and got a silhouette a few years ago, so I have like the original, like OG Cameo, and I probably need to upgrade now, but yeah, I think they're definitely something that you should have in your craft arsenal. Absolutely. Now, if I'm missing anyone's comments, I will go back and look at them later and answer any questions you have, or tell you hey if I missed you, because I'm not ignoring you. I probably just did not see it if I missed you. And I apologize. It's hard to talk and paint and read and do all the things. So as you can see, I'm just going back over with this golden ticket. I don't know how long I've been on, but it's going to be so cute. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to distress so that the blue comes through the rest of the sign. Now, y'all, it's going to be so super cute. I might go ahead and add in like some gold hearts coming down here. I think that would be really cute. The possibilities are endless. You can put a little bow up here. You know, I always have these little wooden flowers, and I think they always make a cute addition. Oh, I just threw one on the floor, so y'all won't get to see that one. But, you know, you can put a little cluster of two or three up here with a little bow or something. Do your little holes for a cute little hanger. I tend to use jute or ribbon, just because it would be super cute on this side. But I definitely think I'm going to distress this one because I like the blue coming through. I think that's going to make it look really cool. Thank you, Rosie. Thanks, you guys. All right, I know that I'm only 40 minutes in, or roundabout, but I really, unless y'all just want to watch me paint letters, I really don't want to keep y'all. So let me recap on all the things. Don't forget that Carolyn Larson is going to be popping on here after me. Her live should start at the top of the hour. Oh, thank you, Jan. Thank you very much. So y'all wait and watch for her. I believe this is going to go till 10 Eastern tonight. So it'll be 9 Central Standard Time for us in the Texas area. Don't forget that if you try any of these projects that you've seen today throughout our marathon, you're going to post it on your page. Take a picture, post it on your page, and hashtag it with DIY Paint Love Lessons. And you can be chosen to have your picture of your craft on DIY Paint page, which was really cool. Like, who doesn't want that? You know, everyone wants a little bit of credit for their really cool projects. So, y'all show me up. Like, do one and show me up. I want to see what you got. So, definitely do that. I'm just trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Don't forget you can watch the replay at any time. Click videos up at the top of the page, you guys. Give us lots of hearts, lots of likes, lots of shares. I love you so much. Thank you so much for popping on. And thanks to DIY and Debbie and everyone for letting me take over the page for an hour tonight to kind of show y'all something cute. And have fun crafting. Have fun with your DIY. And y'all, show me up. I want to see what you got. Show me up. I'll talk to you later. Bye.